Hi guys, I hope you're all well. Today I wanted to make a video about stretch marks, and people must be thinking, oh my gosh, you're talking about stretch marks. Like, yes, I have stretch marks on different parts and areas of my body, and so many women out there have stretch marks, and it can really lower your confidence, and it's just not good to let it ruin your confidence and especially in the summertime. I wanted to make this video because of my tips and tricks. I'm not a scientist, I don't really know what I'm probably talking about, but these are things that I've researched myself, and these are things that work for me, and I just wanted to put them out there, and maybe if you try them it might work for you. So that's just a disclaimer. I'm not professional in this industry, and I'm not a dermatologist. I don't know if that links with stretch marks, but anyway, I'm not an expert basically. So this is just what I know and what works for me. I literally can't talk today. The first tip that I'd say to not get rid of them stretch marks, the one thing I think is important is time and patience. Purely because you're not going to get rid of them overnight. Obviously, stretch marks is when you either lose weight and gain weight, or gain weight and lose weight very quickly, and your skin stretches, when your skin stretches, it has stretch marks. So it's just natural for the body to have stretch marks, and it's more common in women because our body weights, because of the hormone levels, and especially through through puberty. Obviously I'm 20 now. I was skinny. I was always a very chubby child, up until the beginning of secondary school. Even like year 7, I don't know if you in America your system's different, but in the UK it's like year 6, year 7, year 8 onwards. In year 7, year 8, I was no, not year 8, I think by the end of year 7 I already kind of elongated. I just shot up. I was always quite tall but quite big boned, and you know what I mean, just quite a big kid. Not obese or anything, I was just on the chubbier side, so I wasn't like skinny legs. And I've kind of throughout my teenage years grown longer, taller and skinnier. I've got big hips, and when I put on weight that's where my stretch marks are, is my hip area. And sorry if you can hear my family background, by the way, they're just, yeah, family. Yeah, hip area is my problem area for stretch marks, and also a little bit on the thigh. So I mean, when I first got them, I only got them about a year ago now, so halfway through uni. So when I was 19, going on 20, and now 20, and I still have them. They have faded a little bit because I've been on top of them. They might not go at all. If you have money and you hate them and they really affect you, there is the laser option, but obviously that's costly and pricey. Another thing that I like to do, and that I know it works, wait a second, my throat, hay fever's been really affecting my throat, I don't know if that's possible. Anyway, so yeah, what was I saying? Time, patience. Yeah, so laser, if you want to go, like if you've had them for years and you've tried everything and you just don't care what I'm about to say, yes, there is laser removal out there for stretch marks. I'm only 20, I'm not gonna, spend money on that. And also, if you don't care about your stretch marks and you don't want to get rid of them, embrace them. They're a part of the female body, and so many people have them. So many females have them. Doesn't matter if you have babies or not. Everyone thinks, oh my god, stretch marks obviously, yes, you get stretch marks when you have a child or when you're pregnant, but they also appear with throughout normal puberty, and the changes in a woman's body from the ages of even younger. It depends on the person. People develop at different stages, different levels. I was quite a slow developer and a late developer. So it just depends on the person. If you want to rock that bikini with stretch marks, you go girl, because do you know what? Embrace it. It's part of a woman's body, and I believe that we shouldn't have to feel pressure to remove. Even this all links with hair and stretch marks and birthmarks, and you know, if you feel good in your body, then you do it. Haters gonna hate, you know, forget about the haters. So the second thing that is important is exercise. The past years, I have been getting back into exercise again. I was always that child who sat out of PE, but I made excuses not to do it. I wish I was more active when I was younger, but I wasn't. So as I've grown older, I've been getting more and more into a healthy lifestyle. As you can, I don't know if you watched my previous videos, but I have been trying to, you know, change my diet a bit. Just try and regulate your diet. So if you're at an age like I am, or if you're younger, just don't, you know, have one day, because what I used to do, and my metabolism was great before, up until my prom was great, and then after prom it all went downhill. So that was about, when was that? About 2 years ago now. Yeah, 2 years ago was my prom. So the past 2 years have kind of been a roller coaster with weight and stretch marks. So I've been trying to regulate it again, because my metabolism isn't what it used to be. I used to have a day of eating complete and utter rubbish. Then the other day I'd have like a salad and be more sensible. And I used to just fluctuate, I think that's the word. And just completely, you know, have different diets every single day, which is fine, but if I keep doing that now, my body is just getting confused. So I'm trying to keep a good diet, snacking on a similar level, so snacking on small things every day instead of having one day of eating like cake for breakfast, which sounds disgusting, but I did used to do it sometimes, or you know, ridiculous things like that. And kind of the next day being like, oh, I'll have a healthy day, then I have a naughty day and a cheat day. I don't believe in cheat days. I think you should just have a diet, and you have little cheat snacks now and again throughout your days. I think that's what works for me, and so far my stretch marks are fading. So your diet you need to keep a check on, and your exercise. So obviously I'm jogging not every single day, I'm doing yoga every single day, and I'm jogging quite a few times a week. I'm also going to start swimming again, because swimming's a very, very, very good form of exercise, and it's a very good form, especially with stretch marks, because people have stretch marks all over their body. So swimming is one of those exercises that it just targets your whole body. Your whole body is moving, all your muscles are having to be used, even your neck muscles, I mean everything is getting used when you're swimming. There are many other forms of exercise obviously, and sport, but yeah, so I've been jogging, and my worst stretch marks are on my hips, so I've been targeting my hips with Pilates and yoga and different poses and positions and sit-ups and different ways that you can research out there to target your different areas. So time, exercise, and now onto products. Everyone must have heard this by now. Bio obviously is the best thing for stretch marks, and it even says here contains the breakthrough ingredient, which I don't even know what that ingredient is. I'm not going to read it out because I can't even see, my eyesight's so bad. I used this on my stretch marks for about 5 months and nothing changed. They did nothing at all. Maybe there's not enough time. I've heard this has been great for people with stretch marks. My sister used this throughout all her pregnancies and she loved it. However, with me, I don't know if it's just my body still changing and stretch marks are still developing, but this just doesn't do it for me, and I just think it's kind of just a cheat. I don't believe it. Instead, another oil that I use, which I think I've mentioned this before, is rosehip oil. Another oil is vitamin E oil. So vitamin E oil and rosehip oil are very, very good. Oh, also, and lavender oil, which is over there. I'm not going to go and get up and show you. You know what lavender oil is. 100% lavender oil, 100% rosehip oil, certified organic. This one is from Trilogy. This is about £15. You can get it on feelunique.com. Feelunique.com. So yeah, this is great. I've noticed a difference with this. I've never tried vitamin E oil, I just researched that just now, but I've heard it's good. I only said that because I've got the vitamin E body butter from Body Shop, so I might get the vitamin E oil from Body Shop and try it out for stretch marks. I'm trying everything out really, but this, what works for me is lavender oil and rosehip oil. Definitely keep those areas moisturized. So when you have stretch marks, keep those areas moisturized. That's the only way it's going to help, because those stretch marks need moisture to fade away. I don't know what the science is behind that, but that's just how it goes. Another body butter, it's just the Brazil nut body butter from Body Shop, and the vitamin E one. Just keep your body moisturized, and just please stay on the exercise. Be patient with it. And this might completely contradict what I just said, but if you don't care, embrace those stretch marks. Hashtag embrace those stretch marks, you know, just girl power. Yeah, I'll leave you with that thought, and I will speak to you guys in my next video. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.